pound continues to move to the downside. It is, of course, rather difficult for the British currency to develop this negative trend at the current levels, as the pound is already extremely low. Still, some negative developments do happen in the charts. I point your attention to this formation of the prices marked by the red line. This is a head and shoulders formation, and the pair is actively testing levels below the neckline. We so far didn't see a great confirmation that the pair closed below the neckline, which is located around 1.2135. There was a gap to the downside at this week's opening, and we can see that the pair is trying to close this gap. I think that there may be some correction to the upside in the British pound, but it should be rather difficult for the pair to overcome this neckline in the area of 1.2130, and we can get an even higher levels around 1.2150. It's the more round level and the more important level. So here the return to 1.25, 150 will be probably a level to try to make some new shorts on GBP USD. Here I have the 4-hour chart. At the 4-hour chart, the moving averages are getting to the downside. Probably they don't have a great slope, a very big slope to the downside. It shows us that British pound is kind of reluctant to have a rapid decline from here, and it is understandable because British pound has already depreciated pretty much, and many analysts said that it is undervalued. But it is difficult to argue with the market. It is not wise to argue with this negative trend in the British pound. And the resistance levels for the pound to which we are referring to turn out to be lower and lower. Last week I was talking about resistance at 1.2305, 1.2410. Today I'm talking about resistance in the area of 1.2270 and 1.2318 as the top for the British pound. The weekly pivot is located at 1.2178. We are currently already at the weekly support mark around 1.2039, and the next support on the weekly chart and on the other charts, the next weekly pivot support level is located at 1.1899, and to distinguish a more important psychological level, I would say 119 is the level to watch this week for the British pound on the downside. We won't try to put our trade profits much lower once again, as the British pound is already at extremely low levels, and one should be cautious with big short positions. Despite this fact, still I believe that short positions this week are much more preferable than the long positions, just because of this fundamental picture. So we will be watching at this gap we see on the chart. Probably we'll be waiting for the British pound to return to the levels around 1.2150, 1.2170, and here look for levels to re-enter short positions, and once again sell the British pound. Checking the picture in the 1 hour chart. Well, here just everything confirms our situation. Moving averages are above the price, and here limit the price on the upside. The indicators, stochastic indicator is also in kind of normal area, and we can wait for a bit higher levels before we sell the currency.